Hello, today I'm at Kirby Commercials on the Alcester Road at Portway, and I'm showing you a very impressive 2004 on a 53 plate Land Rover Discovery 2. This is a very nice vehicle. The Discovery 2 is one of my favourite cars actually. These are very good off-road vehicles and all-round vehicles, as they're quite fun to drive and you can drive them anywhere. This particular model's in a very dark blue, which looks slightly black. Very nice 5-spoke alloy wheels. And I'll show you the interior and start her up. It's quite high off the ground because of its off-road capabilities, but it's not that hard to climb into. It's a very nice 2.5 or TD5 engine, similar to the Land Rover Defender. There's radio control on the steering wheel, which is very useful. There's lots of storage all round, and the back of the lid falls back to give coasters for the rear passengers, for the rear seats. I love Land Rover's centre console design, holding all the windows so you can open them for any passenger on the driver's seat. The glove box is large, so you can hold stuff, and side door bins. Let's start her up. Very nice. It's a 5-speed manual. And the gear stick is very comfortable to hold because you can rest your arm on the centre console and just hold the gear stick and push it easily into the gears. Very nice. There's also diff lock, which is again easy to control. You just put your foot down on the clutch and pull it across. You can see a beep sounds and the diff lock light comes on. There's high and low for different terrains that you're on to make it easier to handle with. It's got a 4-spoke, very comfortable to hold steering wheel. And the horn is very nicely positioned on the steering wheel, right where your arm rests, where your hand rests. This vehicle is traditionally for the countryside and countryside use, so stereotypically most countryside drivers go quite fast, and this vehicle can definitely cope with that. It is comfortable to hold the steering wheel to tackle country lanes in. There's hill descent control, which is usual for most Land Rovers, and gives the Discovery that extra safety off-road, as well as suspension adjustment for tougher terrain. There's also lots of handy features, including a change space for all your loose change, more drink coasters, and an ashtray. The centre looks really well done, and there's lots of buttons for you to play with whilst cruising on long motorway journeys or long country lane journeys. Overall, it's a very nice feeling sat in the Discovery in the front, and you get a very high, commanding driving position to give you that feeling of owning the road, which is a nice feeling to have. There's also a twin sunroof for the front and back, which is controlled up here, and a handy feature which locks the sunroof so children can't play with it. Again, it might be hard for some small children to get into the back, but overall, it's quite easy. The back seats are very comfortable, and the half leather, half cloth carries on throughout the front and the back. The seats are very comfortable to sit in, and they support your back very well, as well as the middle seat, where you get a clear view of the road ahead. And all seats are raised slightly higher, so you can see over the seat in front. The centre seat also has an armrest, which brings down the height of the headrest, which makes it more comfortable if you only have two children, for those two children to rest their arms. There's no transmission box, which affects your feet room, so it's very comfortable for adults as well to sit in the back. It's easy to get into the back seats from here by just pulling up that button, but there's also access in the very wide opening rear door for you to climb up into the back and sit down here as well. The parcel shelf can be removed to give you that little bit more leg room. In the back, I'd say it's not very comfortable for adults, but it's comfortable enough for small children and teens to ride in long journeys. You get controls, audio systems in the back, as well as a coaster and different storage spaces. And you can see the seats fold into the side very well, giving you a huge storage space when you don't need to carry 7 people. This particular model is fitted with a tow bar, which is very handy for people who like towing objects such as caravans or trailers. Overall, this vehicle is very nice to look at, in my opinion, and it's great for off-roading and a great farmer's family vehicle. Thanks for watching, and if you like this vehicle, check out our other Land Rovers on our Land Rover playlist, including the earlier model Land Rover Discovery 1. Press like, leave a comment and subscribe.